So I just went through my planner for the month of September. I'm a little bit behind, a lot behind, because today is September 9th. But I did finish going through and updating. I've been doing 20 minutes a day, which is where I dedicate or commit to spending 20 minutes a day working on author stuff, writing, admin, whatever it is, but I will spend 20 minutes every day working on that. This is also my July, August, September, so third quarter writing stuff, and I marked off everything. I'm playing with a layout. I'm not sure I love this one, but I'll put a picture of the page in there. But basically I have a couple different designs that I can use to fill in the boxes because it's a dot grid, and then I draw my own design. But I'm having a hard time tracking like what writing progress is, because I don't necessarily do a set number of chapters every month, but it might be writing, it might be editing, it might be outlining. So I don't know how I want to track that, and I'm playing with it, and I'm going to change it a bit. I did schedule my newsletter, so I marked that off, and then I have a goal to draft a certain number of blog posts every month. So I marked off, I've made my drafting goal. I've actually increased the number of blogs that I've been posting, so I think I might adjust the number of blogs that I draft to reflect that. And then I went ahead and did the spread for the month, so just my overall schedule and then my goals, and then I'm going to go in and do the spread for the week. Even though I'm running behind, I think it'll be good to lay it out, and there's some updates and some marketing stuff that I want to make sure I capture, because I've been getting a little bit scattered with that, and I think having it written down will help me get a better picture of what I want to do. So I'm going to work on that. Good morning. It is Saturday the 20th. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I'm running a little bit behind today. Usually I would be getting started at like 9, but I think I stayed up a little too late. And so I'm on an editing deadline right now. 2 days left, I think, in this deadline to get a pretty good chunk of work done. So I'm just using all of my free time to do that. I haven't had a chance to really look at much else, but I've got my coffee and my water, and I'm gonna do maybe a timer on my phone. We shall see. So my goal is I want to get in at least 2 sprints of work before I clock into my job, and hopefully, I'm not sure how intense these edits are going to be, so that's going to play a role as far as how long it's going to take. But I'm just sitting, I'm working at the table where there's fewer distractions. These are my paper drafts where I like to print it off and do a lot of highlights and stuff. So that's what I have over here. I probably won't need to reference these, but if I do, I like to keep them on hand. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on that. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. My iPad battery was pretty much dead, and it is totally spazzing out. So I'm actually gonna have to move into the office, which is fine. I can do that. So I'm gonna switch everything over and get set up in there, and then I will begin again. Okay, we're back. We're set up in the office and ready to work. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and see how far I can make it. I've got 21 minutes left on the 30-minute timer, so didn't take me too long to get moved, and here we go. I just finished 3 chapters and started on a 4th, which is pretty good for 30 minutes. I think I can work at least for another half hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I think I'll do that and see how far I can get. Probably only one chapter had more like notes and things that needed to be adjusted, more decision making. Other than that, it's been a lot of formatting and just kind of, checking the punctuation. And that's been really good. That's been helpful. So those tend to go faster than ones where I actually have to think about something or change the way something is worded. But I will, jump back into another sprint, get another 30 minutes in, and see where I'm at. Little switch up. Dobby has come to join me to either help with the work or provide a distraction. He likes to sit in my lap with his front paws on the desk like he's actually working, because we are working. So pause for Dobby scritches and him being a sweet boy. Okay, back to work we go. So I just finished, I actually was able to make it through the full list of chapters that I wanted to check this morning, so that is good. I am a little bit behind. Took me probably an extra 5 minutes that I didn't mean to spend, but it's okay because I'm mostly ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Hey everyone, today is September 23rd. I have been busy today. It's almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been co-working today, got a lot of marketing stuff done, and realized today is exactly 3 weeks from the cover reveal for Mother Mercy. So that's really exciting. I've also been looking at some other things that I need and want to do, getting together some information for behind the book, and getting some pictures and some video clips and some other fun stuff. So you'll probably see some of that in this vlog, but there'll be a lot more of it in the behind the book for Mother Mercy. I'm going to run through my planner really quick, and then I'm going to look at what other stuff I need to do and make a quick to-do list. Okay, so I just finished running through my planner. I'm really pleased. I've been consistent April, May, June. I wasn't as consistent with my 20 minutes a day as I would have liked to be, but I did take some time off. So July, August, September was much more consistent, and I haven't missed a day yet, knock on wood. Also for reading, July and August were terrible. I have a good, better, best set up in my planner. I read 2 books in July, 1 book in August, and so far I've read 4 in September, with a couple more that I'm close to finishing. I kind of struggled with time. I've been really busy, especially with all of the editing and stuff. So even though I started a bunch of beach reads while I was on vacation, I didn't get to finish most of them. And I need to go back and finish them, but I've also been trying to read more in thrillers because Mother Mercy is a thriller, and I'm just trying to stay up on what's going on right now in that space. There's just a week left in September. That's crazy. Just a week left, so finishing out this quarter strong. And I would like to read 5 more books, which 7 days, 5 books is pretty doable. So far in September, I've read 4 books, which have been Ice Planet Barbarians, don't judge me, Blindsided by Karen Slaughter, which is a reread. I think this is the second time I've read it. Of Thee I Sing, and it's like a kid's book. It's a letter to my daughters. It's by Barack Obama, so I read that and it was really cute. I liked it. I don't usually read kids' books, so it was outside the usual for me, but it was nice and it was short. Then I read A Higher Loyalty, Truth and Lies in Leadership by James B. Comey. It was very interesting. I liked that. He was the FBI director, and I love like true crime, anything that's like, law enforcement, all of that stuff. I like to read those. I think it's very insightful, especially writing thrillers. And so I've read a lot of true crime books and a lot of things from the more criminal side, but I haven't read as much from law enforcement side, and this provided some really interesting perspective, even though it's more on the federal crime side than it is on the like local law enforcement, which I think I've read maybe a book or 2 about that, but not a whole lot. So this was basically what I'm saying is this is good. I have a couple other books that I'm reading as well. I've not finished anything, but I'm trying to finish 5 more books this month. So I just got distracted. I don't know what I heard. I'd like to finish 5 more books this month. Today I made some social media graphics. I scheduled some posts for each of my different sites, and then I followed up on some stuff for my goals. I just needed to get some numbers on things that I've been working on, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon scheduling posts. I'm gonna read some more. I've been working on another thriller, and then I'm probably gonna just play some games and wind down for the day. Since I do have to work tomorrow, I'm gonna just take it easy and see how things go. So yeah, we'll be back probably morning, I think Friday morning. Probably get a couple of hours of work in and see how we're doing then. So we'll see ya. Good morning. Today is Saturday, September 26th. It is about 9:30 in the morning, so I'm just getting some things done before work. I need to do some more editing. I'm not sure exactly how much I have to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it and get a timer going because I don't have a lot of time. I think I maybe have an hour and 15 to get something done, so here goes. So it's 9:56. I just finished running through the basic, more like line edits so that I could read more clearly. And now I'm going through and looking at things that are a little more intensive, some like writing and filling in blanks, changing up dialogue, whatever the case may be, but just things where I have to think about it and move paragraphs and words around a little bit, which is great because if you hear me speaking, it sounds like I should be doing that right now. It's fine. Anyway, because time is limited, I'm gonna just jump right back into it and get some more words done. So that was my second sprint of 25 minutes. I got pretty far. I think I got 5 chapters done total that are like done. There are, let's see, 8 chapters left for me to look at still, but some of that has been like jumping back and forth and resolving something above or moving it below, so I don't think that will be too bad. And yeah, I'm gonna jump off of here and get ready for work. Good morning. Today is October 1st. I'm doing a quick September recap for my reading. I finished a total of 7 books. I read Ice Planet Barbarians, Blindsided, Of Thee I Sing, A Higher Loyalty, The Engine House, Never Lie, and Then She Was Gone. So those are my reads for September. I've also been editing a lot and working on book promo stuff and social media posts for Mother Mercy. So you'll see a lot of those and some other updates in my upcoming newsletter and blog posts. I do a blog post every Monday, and then I do who publish with Typewise, which is our flash fiction, short fiction competition group. And you can follow us on Threads, Instagram, and Substack. I'll leave that in the description if you want to join. And that was my September. And I'll see you back here at the beginning of November for my October recap. Bye.